Today, I want to talk about the steps you can take to get your own online store started. Welcome to my channel. My name is Melissa. I am the artist and owner of Mellow Mochi Studio. I may not have a business degree or professional experience in running a business, but I started my own online store 3 months ago, and I'd like to share my experience and what I've learned so far. There's a lot that goes into starting, but I've broken it down into 6 important steps. The 6 steps are the idea and building your brand, gathering and creating products, listing information, shipping information, marketing, and lastly, building your site and launching. Now, I'm just scratching the surface here. Every one of these steps, from your idea to launch, has layers and details you'll pick up along the way. I couldn't possibly cover everything in one video, but hopefully this gives you a roadmap to start with. If there's something specific you want to know more about, just let me know in the comments. Your questions could help me shape my next video. One thing I also want to quickly mention, and it's not the fun part, is the legal and tax side of running a shop. Depending on where you live, you may need a business license or to register as a small business. You'll also need to track your income and expenses for taxes. Even if you're just starting, it's a good habit to keep receipts and write everything down. Step 1. The idea and building your brand. It all starts with an idea. If you're an artist, you'll probably already have a sense of what you want to sell. The amazing thing is, people can sell almost anything online nowadays, and it doesn't even have to be physical products. Digital downloads, printables, courses, and more are all options. Here's what I'd recommend. Grab a notebook or open a doc and brainstorm everything you'd want your business to look like. Think about your brand identity, your logo, your color scheme, and even the kind of vibe you want your shop to give off. Mock up designs for business cards, thank you notes, or packaging. What's the experience you want customers to have when they open your order? Once you have that vision, start building your audience early. Share behind the scenes work on Instagram, TikTok, or even a simple email list. It's not required to start with an audience, but trust me, having people excited for your launch makes it feel so much more real. Try to build your brand as relatable, recognizable, and unforgettable. Look at Sanrio. They have built this empire around all these amazing characters that have these different personalities. And that was something that really inspired me in my own business. So really venture out and explore the possibilities and think about what you want to bring into this world. Step 2. Gathering and creating products. When you're in the product creation stage, it's easy to want to make everything at once, but I really recommend starting small. Pick 1 or 2 product types you're most excited about and make a few strong designs first. From there, test them, get feedback, and slowly build out your collection. Trust me, your future self will thank you for keeping things simple at the start. This is the heart of your business, the things people are actually going to buy. But before you start making or ordering, here are some things to consider. Researching and testing your ideas. Before investing, see what's already out there. What are people buying on Etsy, TikTok Shop, or Instagram? What is selling in your niche? Obviously, don't copy, but use it as inspiration to see what's trending and where you can add your own unique twist. Make prototypes or small test batches and share them online. Feedback at this stage can save you money and frustration later. Start small, think long term. Pick a core product line like stickers, prints, or keychains to launch with. You can always expand later. Having a few variations of one product type is easier than trying to manage 10 totally different categories. For example, instead of launching stickers, tote bags, charms, and stationery all at once like I kinda did, maybe start with 3 to 5 really strong sticker designs and one fun accessory. This is a big one here. Deciding whether you want to be handmade or manufactured. Handmade items can feel more personal, but take a lot more time and effort. Manufacturing products can be made in bulk, but require a lot of upfront investment and often minimum order quantities. Many artists use a mix, so start handmade to keep costs low, then expand into manufacturing once you've got some sales and a proof of demand. Make sure you plan for your packaging and storage. Remember, you'll need to store and ship all of these products. Think about how much space you have and how you'll keep your stock organized. Some artists even factor packaging into the product design. For example, creating a cute backing card for pins or stickers that also reinforces the brand experience. Step 3. Listing information. This is a step a lot of people skip or underestimate. It's not just about uploading a picture and putting a price. You need to create listings that are professional, clear, and optimized for search engines. Each product needs a clear title, a well-written description that highlights features, benefits, and even how it makes people feel. Pricing that reflects the value, the weight of the product, and its packaging, super important for shipping. Good quality photos, natural light works wonders. And lastly, SEO keywords. Think of what people would actually type into the search bar to find your product. If you prepare this info before uploading, it'll make your shop building process way smoother. A listing isn't just about showing your product. It's about making the customer feel confident hitting that checkout button. The more information you give up front, the fewer questions they'll have, and the more likely they'll buy without hesitation. Think of your listing as your little 24/7 salesperson working for you while you sleep. Step 4. Shipping information. This is something I wish I thought more about at the beginning. Shipping can be tricky, but planning ahead will save you the stress later. Decide how you'll ship. Are you using USPS, UPS, FedEx, or a mix? Figure out your processing times. How many days after an order comes in will you ship it out? Don't forget packaging costs. Envelopes, boxes, tape, labels, they add up. You'll need to gather a lot of packaging materials. Small items can go in rigid mailers or padded envelopes. Larger or fragile items may need boxes with bubble wrap. Don't forget the extras with tape, labels, tissue paper, thank you cards. A huge tip here is to buy in bulk. Uline, Amazon, or even USPS offers free priority mailboxes. Step 5. Marketing. Marketing is how you get eyes on your shop. You can have the most amazing products, but if no one knows about them, they won't sell. The good news is, marketing doesn't have to be overwhelming or expensive. It can actually be fun if you think of it as sharing your art and process with the people who love it. Start marketing before your launch. Share sneak peeks of your products, packaging, or your workspace. Post polls and behind-the-scenes clips. Let people feel like they're part of the journey. Use Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, or whichever platform you're most comfortable on. Remember to tell your story. People don't just buy products, they buy into the person and the story behind them. Share why you started, what inspires you, and how your products can bring value or joy. Show the experience. Don't just post the product. Show it in use. Stickers on a water bottle, keychains on a bag, prints framed on a wall. Unboxing videos and packing orders are also great content because people love to see the process. And just remember that when it comes to marketing, consistency over perfection always wins. You don't need to post every day, but aim for consistency, like 3 to 4 times a week. Use hashtags and keywords that match your niche so new people can find you every time. Marketing might sound intimidating, but really it's just sharing what you love to make. Show people the behind the scenes, share your excitement, and your passion will come through. And the earlier you start, the more people you'll have waiting and excited when you finally open your shop. Now, we've made it to step 6, building your site and finally launching. This is the big one, turning all your hard work into an actual shop where people can buy from. The first thing you have to decide on is choosing a platform. Shopify, Etsy, Squarespace, Wix, there's no wrong answer. It's about what works for you and your budget. I am currently using Shopify. Shopify has more control, but a little bit more setup. Whereas Etsy is easier to start, has a built-in audience, but a lot more fees. Don't be like me, sitting the night before my launch trying to cram in all my listings, writing descriptions, and figuring out the shipping. It was such a headache, and it made what should have been an exciting moment really, really stressful. Here's what I recommend having ready. All of your product listings written, with their titles, descriptions, photos, weights, and their prices. Make sure to have your shipping settings tested. Your shop policies are clear, and at least a few marketing posts scheduled or drafted to announce the launch. Another really important thing is you want to test your shop. Place a test order, even if it's just for yourself or a family member. Make sure the checkout works, shipping calculates correctly, and emails and receipts look professional. Once all the testing works out, everything looks good, you're ready to launch. Announce it across your platforms. Build up the hype. Consider offering a small launch promo, like a discount code for the first week or a freebie for the first orders. Keep expectations realistic. Your first day doesn't need 100 sales. Celebrate every single one, even if it's just 1 or 2. On this journey, the most important thing is just starting. The truth is, you'll never feel 100% ready. There will always be something you want to tweak or make perfect. But if you don't start, you'll never learn. Since launching, I've learned way more than I ever could from just planning, and each small adjustment has made my shop stronger. Your launch doesn't have to be perfect. Mine definitely wasn't. Once you're live, you'll learn what works, what needs fixing, and where you can grow. Don't wait forever trying to perfect every detail, because your shop will grow with you. So, those are the 6 big steps to starting your own online shop. Each step has so much more to it than I could fit into one video, but I hope this breakdown gives you a clear roadmap to start with. The most important advice I can give is be prepared before launch day. Don't wait until the night before to scramble on listings and shipping. Also, don't let perfection hold you back. Just starting will teach you so much more than waiting ever will. If you'd like me to dive deeper into any of these steps, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to answer your questions and maybe turn them into future videos. Thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more small business and art content, and I'll see you in the next video.